Alrighty, so here's the build as of right now. This is going to be one of the last updates that I'll do on it. So the lid is done, or for the most part done. It's built, and it fit quite nicely. Now the only thing that I'm still missing for the lid are the gas struts. So right now there are no. If I were to let go of this, it would slam really hard, and I don't think I would be really happy about it. So they should be getting here today, I believe. So hopefully they're not going to be too difficult to install. I know that it shouldn't. However, I am slightly concerned with the amount of room that I have in between the laser head and the top of the frame. I think I have enough room. We'll find out later on. If not, then I'll have to figure out something else. So there's that, and then I have to figure out how to install and where to install the camera. I'm gonna be using this tiny thing, and it's going to go inside somewhere over here on the beam itself. I'm not sure exactly how, but I need it to be at a way that it's angled downwards so that it would go basically where my phone is right now. It would have to face down, that way I can map the bed on Lightburn itself, and then I can do other stuff with it. So shouldn't be too difficult. Here is a side view of the machine. And I do love the fact that it is so see-through. And then the other side. Now it changed. I'm still working on the machine, even though I'm gonna be marking it as finished here pretty soon. I'm still gonna be working on it and tweaking it. One thing that I do want to do, obviously that I have to do, is finish the bottom cart. I have to figure out how it's going to be detachable, and also future-proofing this, I want to add an actual chiller somewhere, like probably down here. I have the chiller already, which is 1/10 horsepower. Now the machine itself does have its own chiller, and it works beautifully right now. But if I'm going to be running the machine 8 hours a day during the summer, I need to figure out something else. If I'm going to do a market, what I have right now works for a few hours, but it's not going to be, realistically, if I'm going to be running the machine a lot, especially during the summer, I need to get a more adequate system, which is going to be that. So then I have to figure out I need to add quick hydraulic disconnects and this, that, and the other, run more lines, add its own water pump to this, and that's a different project for the future. But it will get done. Now this whole time I've been giving you guys the illusion that the machine is done, but in reality, the whole back is still open and exposed. So I just got to close the back and the bottom of the machine, and then she is 100% sealed. So that will happen within the next few days. It's not a rush, since I'm still not necessarily using it and still tweaking it. But I'm really happy with the way it's turning out. Also, last thing, originally I had modified the machine, or not modified, I made it so that the air assist turns on by itself, and then I changed it so that now whenever, let me send this to location, I changed it so that way also the water pump will turn on when the machine is running. That way I can turn it on manually and I will get the water flowing. Or if I leave it off and I were to, let's say, execute a job, now it takes like a second and a half for it to turn on, but there it goes automatically, and it works. So the laser beam itself is turned off. That's the power for the laser. But it works. So that way I minimize user error, and I don't blow up the tube by not turning on the water pump. So that's it as of right now. Until next time.